Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, welcome to today's video, and happy Saturday. I'm so excited for this video. I have not posted a Saturday video in a while, but I'm pretty excited for this one. I normally post my bookish related things on Mondays, but I really wanted to get this one out as well as the one I got Thursday. So this is important to me. So I want to make sure I record this video because as soon as possible. I want to get some buzz out for this book, basically. Welcome to what I hope will be a very successful series and a good series in that what might come up called Blind Woman Anticipates. Basically, this is where I discuss the plot of books, specifically new releases that I am looking forward to. Now, I don't know if I will do a lot of these discussions because a lot of the books I'm looking forward to this year are part of a series. So I will see. I haven't fully planned that out. But I definitely want to talk about this book because this is the first book in a new series, it seems. Yeah, it looks like it's a new series by Jennifer L. Armentrout that takes place in the world of Blood and Ash. And the series is called Flesh and Fire. And this book, the first book, is called A Shadow in the Ember. Yes, Shadow in the Ember. Let me just double check this. What am I looking? Okay, yes, A Shadow in the Ember. This is the first book in the series Flesh and Fire. And the expected publication for this is October 19th, 2021. I want to mention right now that I have already pre-ordered my copy through Audible. So I am ready for when that day comes. And this is the reason I'll be reading Blood and Ash, as I teased, probably in October, in preparation for this book. I will be reading Blood and Ash at least twice because Blood and Ash, I'll be reading that, and then eventually the War of Two Queens is coming out. There's not a full description out yet, but when I get a full description, I will do my best to discuss the War of Two Queens, which is the fourth book in the Blood and Ash series. But I'm so excited! Anywho, let's read this description because this is interesting to me. Born shrouded in the veil of the primals, a maiden as the fates promised, Seraphina Myral's future has never been hers. Chosen before birth to uphold the desperate deal her ancestors struck to save his people, Sarah must leave behind her life and offer herself to the primal of death as his consort. However, Sarah's real destiny is the most closely guarded secret in all of Lasania. I'm going to say Lasania, but it could be lasagna. But I'm going to say Lasania. She's not the well-protected maiden, but an assassin with one mission, one target. Make the primal of death fall in love, become his weakness, and then end him. If she fails, she dooms her kingdom to a slow demise at the hands of the rot. Sarah has always known what she is, chosen, consort, assassin, weapon, a specter never fully formed, yet drenched in blood, a monster, until the primal of death's unexpected words and deeds chase away the darkness gathering inside her, and his seductive touch ignites a passion she's never allowed herself to feel and cannot feel for him. But Sarah has never had a choice. Either way, her life is forfeit. It always has been, as she has been forever touched by life and death. This description is just lovely. Now, a couple of things I want to mention. It seems to me, well, first, I want to see how this book and this series in general actually end up coming back to Blood and Ash. But this is basically the story from what I understand and from this description and from what I heard in a video, because I found out about this book through a video. that this is the story of Nyktos. Oh, by the way, I didn't quite mention it, but spoilers for Blood and Ash series. I don't remember if I mentioned it in the beginning, but spoilers for Blood and Ash series. But this is the story of Nyktos and his consort, who for some reason in Blood and Ash, her name is not known, and she's basically known as Nyktos's consort, and we don't know her name in the book. But now we know, it seems that it's Seraphina. And I find it interesting how her story has a couple of parallels to Poppy's. She was a maiden chosen for a specific purpose. I predict that Sarah will be isolated due to the fact that she's chosen. Her kingdom is for some reason in danger. According to this, it's because of the rot, and I have questions like, what is the rot? And also, what was the deal that was made with the ancestor? Now, does it have to do anything with, like, I'm curious, because I know one of the things that was made, I think it was to protect the king or something in that form. Nyktos came to the world and spoke to the Wolven, and they were able to transform into men and wolves and stuff like that. Spoke to them in order to, I think it was in order to protect, basically, and they would do it because for Nyktos or something like that. I can't remember the exact event. This is why I need to read Blood and Ash again. Some of these memories are some of the smaller events, some of the small/big events are kind of failing me right now. But basically, we have that. What kind of deal did the ancestor made? And is she royalty like Poppy? Because we find out in the Crown of Gilded Bones that Poppy is technically the princess of Solus, but she's also Nyktos' granddaughter, and is the daughter of Iris, one of Nyktos' twin sons, who would most likely be, the son of, Sarah, or, his consort. So, which means that Poppy is also her granddaughter. But it's interesting how their stories have those parallels, as well as, meeting this person who eventually probably makes them, he will probably, like Castile, make her question things that she didn't think about before. And I'm sorry for Aylin's constant interruptions, by the way, but anyway. So I feel like she'll definitely make her question things, and because she's been touched by life and death, I think it'll be very interesting to see how that comes up. And I'm curious to know if before whatever it is that happens in the story, if she has any kind of power. It also reminds me a little of, like, there's a book coming out in 2022. I'll probably create a video for this as well, and that is called what is it called? It's called Castles in Their Bones, where these princesses are trained, to are trained from birth to basically for world that's like the big thing, world domination, for the mom, for their mother to rule from sea to sea, but like things are not as they seem. It also reminds me of the Bridge Kingdom, where Laura was trained along with her sisters from birth to be the assassin of the king, so that her people can conquer the Bridge Kingdom. Ithacana they can conquer Ithacana, and one of them would be his bride and will be and basically will, in order to assassinate him and whatever, so it reminds me kind of like of those stories, and I love those stories. I can never get enough of them. But I feel like there are a couple of, you know, these parallels, and I'm curious to see, as I read that, as I reread Blood and Ash, and as I start Flesh and Fire, how it comes how it comes together um to this series, and how these things maybe will touch on the series. So I'm curious, I'm very excited, and I love that we're finally getting the story of Nyctos and his consort. I want to know, are we only going to get her point of view? If we are, that's fine, but if we can get Nyctos' point of view, that would also be amazing. So many good things will come out of that, I feel. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that, and I look forward to the I look forward to this book. Again, expected publication is October 19th of this year, and I'm super excited to see how this book will be. I already know I'm gonna be just as interested as I was when reading From Blood and Ash, and how I knew I had to keep going with the rest of the series. Like I know for a fact I have high hopes. I predict I will give it 5 stars, because this is way too good. Like I predict I will give this, like, this is a 5-star prediction for me. So let's just see how it all comes up. I'm super excited. Let me know your thoughts on this book. Let me know if you are planning to read it. Let me know if let me know what you plan to read next. Do all that. Let me know in the comments section. If you have video requests, also comment down below, or contact me privately in the forms listed in the description, which you should check out for links and so on and so forth. Smash the like button if you liked my video. It would really help the algorithm and me with the algorithm in general. Subscribe if you're interested in more content. I post book reviews every Monday, as well as book recommendations and so on. I also make reactions, which I am trying to make more frequent, but I definitely do book related things on Mondays. So subscribe and make sure you are aware of these videos, and turn on notifications so you're aware the moment I release them. And with that, I will see you guys on Monday, and yeah, check out my description, and I'll see you on Monday.